Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'll be showing you what I do during my free time. Today I'm heading off to Cafe Kitsune with my friends Joey and Sanjana. A friend of Joey's mom has offered to drive us to Cafe Kitsune and back. For this video, I'll just be calling him Uncle. The sun was out and the weather was really good that day. And because we were driving, we were able to see a lot of scenery. As we were driving past the iconic places in London, like Hyde Park and Camden, Uncle was telling us more about each place. He has been living in London for a few decades now, so he's really familiar with the place. Ironically, even as a student studying in London, I haven't had the time to visit these places very often. For me, I think I always procrastinate exploring London because I think there's always another time for it, and I'm busy with school and I give all these excuses. So now I try to make time to explore London every now and then. Now we're entering the Knightsbridge area, and you can see it's pretty posh, all the fancy houses and Waitrose everywhere. So now we're here at Technicon, and on the ground floor is the cafe. There are two restaurants on the top and bottom floor, and there's also a shop for fashion and homeware. Me and my friends got the matcha latte, as well as the fox cookies and a matcha cookie. The latte and cookies were good, but my friends did say that the matcha could have been stronger. Then we explored the rest of the building. The fashion and homeware store was pretty interesting because the pieces were so unique, and I think they had a Japanese style to it, but the prices are quite steep. Yes, so I was pretty speechless when I saw these pair of sneakers for £220. But if you're looking for a really unique souvenir or a gift to someone, I think this is quite a good place. Then we ended off with a late lunch at a pub. I ordered Sunday roast, thinking it was gonna be pretty bland, but it was good. So for part 2 of what I do during my free time, I'm gonna show you how I bake a cake. So it's my boyfriend's birthday, so I'm making a fruit cake from scratch today. So to make the cake really fluffy and light, you need to whisk up the egg whites and then you add the yolk in after that. Now I'm going to cut up some fruits. The fruits I'm using are strawberries, kiwis, and mango. So I learned this hack on YouTube on how to cut a kiwi. So basically you slice off the two ends of the kiwi and then you use a spoon to dig out the skin around the kiwi. I really liked the color of the cake when it came out, but I realized that there wasn't enough height for the batter, so that's why I had to cut my cake into 4 pieces in order to create more layers and make it a higher cake. So if you're like me and you hate frostings that are too sweet or too buttery, you can try to use this frosting, which is just whipping up some double whipped cream and icing sugar. Because it's just double whipped cream, it gives this very milky and light frosting, which I really like. Now this is the fun part, which is assembling the layers. So every layer is basically the cake, the frosting, the fruit, and then the frosting again. As you can see, I DIY'd my own cake decorating turntable, and it actually works quite well. It doesn't rotate very smoothly, but it gets the job done. So the most difficult part, I think, about layering a cake is making sure that every level is straight and smooth. This is so that the cake doesn't turn out to be wobbly or not straight at the end of it. I think I did a pretty good job with the layering, but I definitely over whipped my frosting. That's why you can't really get that smooth texture. You can see this much clearer when I'm decorating the cake. As you can see, the lines are not very smooth, and when I'm trying to decorate it at the top, they turn out looking like poop. But what matters is the taste, right? So when we tasted the cake, it was quite good. I would rate it a 7 out of 10. And after that, we went to Burger and Lobster to celebrate my boyfriend's birthday.